Welcome to Money Talk Viewpoint. I'm Chantel Leeson. We're a talk show for financial professionals that specialize in working with business owners, family-owned businesses, and family office. And so I have a myriad of guest speakers that come on and talk about different aspects of the industry. Today I have a CPA, and it's Marie Torreson. So she's going to tell us about what she does as a CPA. And let me start with, you segued into something very interesting here, and I want to ask you about that because it's on the wall, the 10X coaching. Tell us about this. I'm Cardon certified, and I am a follower of Cardon, Grant Cardon. Give the audience a little bit about, for those who don't know who Grant Cardon is, let's talk about who Grant Cardon is, what you're doing, and why it's so important to have the right kind of support system like Grant Cardon behind you.
Absolutely. So Grant Cardon is my mentor. I became a student back in October of 2020. And that's because, marketing and sales was not my forte. As a CPA, not knowing how to actually discuss the value that I'm bringing as a service provider, a professional service provider, Grant has been very instrumental. So for those who don't know, Grant Cardon is a 30-year veteran, master salesperson, a billionaire. He has massive real estate that he's built out, and of course a big philanthropist as well. So what I did was he recently, a few years ago, he launched his license program where you can become a 10X certified business coach, speaker, and mentor, and be able to train others with his material so he can expand it. So as a CPA, as one of his students that made so much progress with his material, so I was like, okay, that is the next step for me. I've always wanted to coach, and this brought the opportunity. So I became a certified coach back in September of 2022. Launched my second business, the Profit Lab, and that's where I do my coaching. So yeah, it's been super exciting to kind of switch, instead of, let's say, doing the accounting myself, to actually coaching others with all areas of operations, finance, marketing, and sales.
I also want to add to that, for a small business owner, Grant Cardon is one of the best programs to teach a small business owner how to scale. Because what happens is, when in a small business owner, sometimes you start off with a business because you have a passion for what you want to do. But you'll do so many of us, we struggle in these small businesses, so we don't have the right support teams. And you don't have the right people on your staff. And without having someone coach you on how to get it to the next level, you sort of teeter back and forth and back and forth. And you'll spend so much time that you could have spent more effectively with the right people behind you. In fact, I'm taking one of Grant's classes this week, so glad we brought that up.
Me too. I will be on there. I hope you're on VIP.
I'll be there. Let me ask you now, what type of clients do you look for in your book of business? What do you look for a client? And tell us why.
Yeah, and I will tell you on both sides, because I have the CPA firm and the coaching and training under the Profit Lab. So for most of the CPA work, we do a variety of the bookkeeping, accounting, but one of the current clients that we are looking for is to be able to launch our VALUEATION-MT platform, which is going to really focus on building businesses, scaling businesses, from those that have reached their 2 million, they're kind of stuck there, and they want to grow to the next level. So what we will use is a combination of valuation software, valuation estimates, making sure everything is looking accurate, build out a strategic plan so that we can guide them through the next steps and the next steps. So it's a very different program that I'm launching as part of my CPA firm, a brand new service. For coaching clients, we can coach anyone that hasn't even started a business to those who have already started. And that the coaching is very different, of course, because we're providing a lot of coaching and accountability and guidance and skills versus like a consultant, which will probably come in and do the work, right? So two different types of businesses, but two different types of services.
I think that's very important too, particularly for women.
Yeah.
A lot of times women, and I would say it's for women a lot, because a lot of times when women get advice, they're getting it for other women who may not have professional backgrounds. Your girlfriend that you were in your sorority with, who became a homemaker when she got out of college, is not going to be able to give you good business strategic background. Or your girlfriend who's a gymnast, has a gym class, may not have the same kind of selling module or make the same clientele that you're looking for if you're looking as a CPA or as a financial advisor or as an attorney. All different models. So you want to work with the right people, and having the right coach behind you, which is what you're doing now as a coach, can make a difference in how your business grows.
Absolutely. Absolutely, Chantel.
Well, what's your call? How do people reach out? Then I'm sure there are people saying, well, how do I find Marie? How do they find you? How do they reach out to you?
Yeah, well, easiest way is to call my number, 786-693-2208. You can also reach out to me via email, marie@marietarosiancpa.com.
Marie, I'm so glad I've had you on the show today. And I want to ask this of you because in September, I'm putting together a panel discussion. Sure. And I have a series of women. I have you as a CPA. I have an attorney coming on. I have another woman who specializes in trust liability.
Awesome.
Family office. And I'm talking to all of you to get you together. I want to do a panel discussion of women. Because up until this point, up until about a month ago, all I ever had were men on my show. I only got men. Because men are in those hard industries of accounting, finance, business, law. Those are male-dominated fields. And the reason I wanted women is because oftentimes women are so easily misinterpreted because we're softer. People think that you have to be a hard nose. I'm not that type. I'm compassionate. I take more time with people. I think women, that's just part of being a woman.
Yes, we cannot replace who God made us to be, right? That's what we are. We're the nurturers, we're the supporters. We handle things a little differently, but we can also multitask and manage a lot of people too, because that's what we were made to do. So
that's what you're exactly right. Exactly. Well, I'm so glad to have you here. And I want to thank the audience for being here. And I look forward to talking to you again.
Thank you, Chantel. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you very, very much.